You feel as though if you got out a bloody microscope and put it at the chalk marks, you would see patterns upon patterns upon patterns upon patterns upon patterns upon patterns. You don't know how deep this design goes. There is no way a human, no way any of you could draw this archway. And yet, it seems beyond the resolution of the tip of this bit of chalk, but this possessed doll is just going... It's almost appearing in the cloud of chalk dust as this doll goes up the left-hand side, over the top, some 7 feet above the ground, and back down towards the floor. The design is, well, it hurts your eyes to look too closely at it as it goes so deep. Okay. Now, as this chalk design reaches the skirting board again, the room, with a sudden clap, it's full darkness, and the pink chalk starts to glow, first dimly, then brightly, blinding you almost, and the archway starts to fade from black to colour, to bright colour, to an exceedingly sunshiny day somewhere near the tropics, maybe. But you're looking out upon a meadow, a beautiful, green, lush meadow with knee-high grass. There's mountains off in the distance, and a sun high in the blue sky. There are trees all around the edges of this meadow. Big, strong, brown trunks, and leaves like a bunch of green blobby bits on top. And the little doll hovers in front of this and says, "Welcome to the special round. Please step through."
Gentlemen, we descend feet first into hell.
I'll follow you.
To go into the portal.
I'm making sure I grab that chalk.
Murmur follows along. Making sure he keeps his eyes out.
You walk through. You step out into this grass and, well, you sink into knee-deep grass. The temperature is high 20s Celsius. The air smells like spring and woodlands. You look behind you at the gateway, but as all of you have come out, you just see a slowly fading imprint of the chalk archway upon a large, tall, flat rock face, standing almost like a pillar or a monolith in the middle of the field. You hear bees and birds chirping. And you are so utterly in a weird place. What are you guys going to do?
On a lark, Van Winkle's going to Matrix Perceive. Just
roll some Matrix Perception for me, please.
Alrighty then. Are we out of the background count, or is it back to normal?
There is no background count here.
Very nice. So I should be getting my full stuff then. Hold on, computer. I'm gonna dip into Hot Sim 2 just to get the most. All right, there it is. Crap.
Yeah, Van Winkle. You can see icons. Little fluttery icons of fairies. There's 3 little fairies and a big castle.
I relay that information to the team, that there are matrix icons active in this meta plane.
Also, your deck has started turning into wood. In fact, as you hold your cyber deck, this piece of advanced technology definitely morphs into a wood-edged blackboard slate.
I hold it up and show the team.
Huh. Oh, that's interesting.
Let's check the rest of our equipment.
What's more, as you keep using it, it displays all the normal text and data that it would, except it all comes up in handwritten chalk text on the slate. It's a perfectly functioning cyberdeck. It's just taken a new form to, you know, how it interacts with this metaplane.
Well, that's interesting. Has anybody else's equipment shifted around?
In fact, each of your comlinks has also shifted to a smaller blackboard wooden-edged slate. If you have a stylus, it's turned into a little stick of chalk. There's still a hole on the side of it for you to plug a universal connector jack into. And when you think text into your comlink, it still appears, you know, as text. It's just handwritten chalk text.
I'm gonna have a look at my gun just to see if anything, like if it's a slingshot now, or Murmur basically starts looking around.
What kind of gun do you
what
have,
else?
Murmur?
It's a Remington suppressor.
You notice your machine pistol is now twice as heavy. It's gone from a functional, sleek little machine pistol to this huge, overweight thing. It looks like it should weigh 15 pounds. There's like 15 pounds of metal here, and it's all hard black. It's got spiky, gnarly bits all over and thorny bits, and it's got a dragon mouth at the front. And as each of you check your guns, they have all increased in size, becoming fearful, grotesque, demonic, and dragon-like representations full of hard lines, angles, and spikes. Heavy metal implements for fear and hurt.
What does my katana look like? Liliana asks.
The katana is unchanged. It's as if this metaplane does not have any particular emotional representation towards swords.
I will show that to the team and say perhaps swords work best on this plane.
So
none of us bothered to look if this little girl had like a journal or something, right? Because it might be really much tied to how she perceives the world.
Nope, we definitely didn't do that. But we're here now.
Okay. Well,
good job, team.
There wasn't an impression on it, apparently.
There wasn't an impression on what?
Her journal, if she had one.
Well, you didn't see a journal because you didn't like ransack the room.
Right.
I mean, it may not have been out in the open, and thus you wouldn't have seen it.
She was 6, so she'd have to be a pretty precarious 6-year-old to have a journal.
It would have been a thing if we looked. But we didn't, so too late now.
Yep. To the castle?
The castle does have a matrix icon. I mean, if you want, we could approach it, or I could try.
You can't actually see the castle. You just see a matrix icon of a castle.
I would like to matrix perceive that icon of a castle. Just take a closer
Sure,
look at that.
throw some dice. Throw some dice. So, you write, look at the castle upon the large slate that is your cyber deck. And written text comes back. Give me a moment. I need to pull up another thing.
What is the attribute array of the castle?
There will be, I believe, 4 of your 6 questions.
Is attribute array 1 question or?
Attribute array, it's rating of one of the target's matrix attributes is one of the questions.
So yeah, give me the full attribute array for it.
Yeah. It is a. Give me a moment.
That's my next question, Exile. And then I'm also going to ask what its last action was too, but yeah, pretty strong castle. And then also its device rating, and then finally for the last question, what its last action was. What was its last action? All right.
Now,
It might
all of
be-
you who are not running silent, actually, for security's sake, even if you are running silent, all of those of you without a sleaze rating, you all get mail. As in, literally, a envelope materializes itself in front of you, drops down onto your slate that represents, like, a paper envelope appears in the air in front of you, lands upon your slate of a comlink, like, gets absorbed into the comlink, and then text appears in, you know, that chalk on blackboard handwriting, and it says, "I see that we have visitors in my land. Please obey local laws. For this realm is ruled by Princess Sophia."
Well, we found our mark.
What sort of rules are there? Liliana asks.
You don't get a reply.
So, would you guys like to explore, or what's everyone want to do?
Well, did we see a monolith in a field when we came in here? Maybe go towards that. Sure.
You came out of the monolith.
Oh, I see. So what do we see around us? Is just field and forest?
You see 400 meters of open meadow. The grass is knee deep. And then forest. In fact, this meadow is strangely circular.
Can you try calling your spirits here, Murmur?
I shall try. I will try to call a...
So while we're just waiting for Muma to do the mechanics, how's everybody enjoying this run so far?
I wanted to do this setting for a while, but yeah, it's enjoyable.
Is there a background count of any kind?
No background count here at the moment.
By far the strangest run I've been on so far, so.
So 3 drain.
9 drain.
9 drain.
Damn!
Yeah, Muma. The spirit arrives. Actually. No, the spirit doesn't even arrive. Because your summoning roll is limited to force. There's a limit of force, isn't there? I believe? Or is it your astral limit?
Yeah, my magic rating.
You can use reagents, can't you?
Okay, so what's your magic rating then?
6.
Right, so you get 6 hits, it gets 6 hits, defender wins, it doesn't appear, you suffer 9 stun.
God damn it.
Do you
Remember,
not
you
have
fall
reagents?
on your ass.